Hi everyone, Az here. We thought it was about time that you got to know some of the Content Krew. So we asked 5 questions, and here's what they had to say.
What is your favorite game right now and why?
My favorite game right now is probably Dead by Daylight, and that's all I play.
My favorite game is going to have to be Fortnite. I think everybody knows that. I love Fortnite because it's always changing, it's always evolving, and at the end of the day, there's no end game for Fortnite. It's not something that you beat and then you leave it and move on to something else. The battle royale aspect and the build aspect especially is what drew me to Fortnite, and it's what keeps me in Fortnite. I love to try to get better. I love to see my progress when I learn a new skill and builds, or just see myself being able to do things that I wasn't able to do a few years ago or even a month ago, whatever the case may be. That ever evolving and ever changing aspect of Fortnite, and being able to see myself level up, so to say. That's what I love about Fortnite.
I have one game I love playing. I love playing loads of games. It's a good label to have as a variety streamer. I can just pick and choose and really just enjoy a lot of games and not have to stick my hat on one. I like playing Fortnite, I like playing DBD, I like playing Truck Simulator now, Among Us, Fall Guys. Really, it's more to do with the people I play with versus the game I play, and so that's the biggest part of it for me.
My favorite game right now would probably always be Pokemon. Grew up playing the game since the originals came out. And hey, something may take the top spot, but not now.
My favorite game right now would have to be Animal Crossing. Reason being is because it's a fun game, duh. And I'm overseas, so there's not much I can play. But I do have my Switch, and I've been able to play Animal Crossing. Normally, though, the main game that I play back home is TFT, and that's a game mode in League of Legends. So, yeah, that would have to be my favorite game back home.
I would have to say Dead by Daylight, because it's always been my one to go to game. I always played for years now. And I don't think I get too mad about it, playing it, or get too ragey or whatnot. I do have some funny moments playing that game, a lot of funny moments and scary moments for sure.
My favorite game right now is Fallout 76. I ended up watching the TV show, and I fell deeply in love with the games after that. I love the open world aspect of it, and every decision you make determines the way the ending of the game is, and there's plenty of endings to Fallout New Vegas. I haven't made it all the way through Fallout 4 yet, but me and my buddies, we started up Fallout 76, and I love the aspect of grinding on it. I love grindy games.
So, I don't really play video games, but if I had to choose, I love playing Nintendo Switch. I used to play it all the time, so anything related to Mario Kart, Mario Party, Animal Crossings, I absolutely love. I also, because I've been getting into the community, I've also been playing a little bit of Dead by Daylight, so that would also be my favorite game.
What is something you love to do outside of gaming? Growing up, I was a big fan of skateboarding, snowboarding, and playing guitar, but anymore, I just loved spending time with family.
A hobby outside of gaming. I know the wife and I right now are just getting into the fun part of parenting. I enjoy getting to take time to make memories with the family and the kids. I mean, whether it's me going for the son's baseball season, taking him to the games and practices, or listening to my daughter sing karaoke as loud as she can to her favorite songs. It's truly a great moment to embrace and make memories, because you never know how long you have with your family. So just always cherish those moments.
Something I love to do outside of gaming is actually go back to the gym. For a while I was going a lot, was doing good by me. I kind of fell out of it, but I've turned it around. And yeah, have to always better yourself, right?
I like to commit all kinds of felonies, fraudulence, scammery, fuckery, all kinds of things, murder. I like to do all of that. Yeah. And then when I'm not doing that, I like to read books and travel and go shopping.
Nothing. I do nothing. I'm a hermit. I live under a rock. Anime. I like watching anime, even though I haven't done that in a while. I go through phases where I do things, so if I'm playing a ton of games, I don't do anything else. If I'm reading in a reading phase for a few months, I don't do anything but read. I love fantasy fiction. I like painting. I have some paintings behind me. Once again, a phase. If I'm in a painting mood, then I'm not gonna do anything else. So, yeah, sure. I like soccer too. I played that most of my life. But now my leg's injured and I'm getting older and yeah.
Easy answer is hanging out with my daughter and Mars. They've done amazing things for me, changed me for the better in so many ways. They're amazing. But outside of family, I would say sports. My favorite team's the Eagles, obviously. And I'm obsessed with football. I like basketball as well, the 76ers. I'm fans of hockey, like pretty much any sport that's out there, especially if it's in playoffs, I'll watch it. But my main's football for sure.
My favorite artist and track right now has got to be Audio Barricade by Prozac. This song is just about how music has a therapeutic power and ability to heal and help me disconnect and focus on the positive.
I don't think I have a favorite song. Music is art. I love art. I've been to a lot of shows. Most notably Woodstock 99. Music's always just kind of been a big part of my life, so there's that.
Anyone that's hung out with me has realized by now that I have a huge array of music that I like. There's really not one musician or artist or band or song for me. It's really is a tough question. As you can tell, I'm very indecisive about everything in life. But yeah, I just like all varieties of music. My dad's favorite artist or band was Queen. We used to listen to that during the weekend, and then my mum used to wake us up with Motown music on Sundays while she used to clean her house, and I just remember all those memories of waking up to that, and I love Motown as well. So yeah, definitely rock, Motown. Don't really like country, but I'll listen to the occasional song or two. I've even been to the opera for there. But yeah, not one in particular.
My favorite artist right now would be Taylor Swift. I know, shocker. Definitely my favorite artist right now. Been really into her music. I'm really into her albums. She's really relatable. Songwriting, incredible. Like, I feel like there's no explanation. Like, really just gorgeous music. Massive fan of hers. I don't have a favorite song. It's too hard to choose. Like, girl has 11 albums. It's very hard to choose my favorite song. I will say my favorite album would be Reputation. I'm very excited for her to release Reputation's Taylor's version. Fingers crossed she releases it this year. Anything growing up that I used to listen to would probably have been Taylor Swift. I also love the band Little Mix as well. They have some amazing music. They're a UK band. So those would be my favorite artists and my favorite songs.
I'm going to go with Layers by NF. Because no matter how much that you pull back from my personality, you're always going to learn something new about me day by day. The way I approach life has always been hard work ethic, loyalty, and integrity. And when you live life like that, you're always going to have enemies and you're always going to have people that try to knock you down. But no matter what you go through, or no matter what I go through, I'm always going to try to be the change that I want to see in the world. And that's how that song represents me.
My favorite song right now, I would have to say Without Me by Halsey. I like the Illuminate version. I think that's how you say it. Either version is good, but I like to play the Illuminate one. That one's my favorite. My favorite artist, of course, is Taylor Swift, but I'm definitely not one of those major Swiftie fans, even though some of the theories that they come up with Taylor Swift is actually pretty fun to like look into, but I don't like go down the rabbit hole to figure out when her next album is coming out. But I do enjoy her music a lot, and I would have to say like she's probably like my favorite artist.
There are a few, but I would name the AC/DC Thunderstruck as one of my favorites. It's always like that boom, like the boom, yeah, boom. You know, has that good feeling. I love 80s rock and everything, but if I really want a artist and why I love this person is Draco Stay High, because he is my best friend, and I love his Mix It Up song by Draco Stay High because it has a good beat. I love beats, and he does so well with the beats, and he does so good with his words. It really like makes me think like, holy shit, this is like really fluent and very professional.
I don't have any favorites. I just love all kinds of island music, reggae music, because I'm an island girl. And anything that you can shake your hips to or wind your hips to, count me in.
Favorite song and artist. Everybody knows that I love K-pop, Stray Kids specifically. I get made fun of a lot for it, but it's okay. My favorite song, I have a lot of them, but it's probably gonna be Cover Me by Stray Kids. It's one of those songs where you go for a drive and just sob your eyes out. That's my sob your eyes out in a car song. I found K-pop and Stray Kids I've been having a really rough few years, and finding them just gave me some motivation, I guess, like a boost in life, gave me some happiness. So I will forever be a K-pop stan. And yeah, Cover Me by Stray Kids. Listen to it.
We asked the Content Krew, if you could have dinner with 3 people, dead or alive, who would they be and why?
Easy answer and boring answer would be Eminem and a bunch of Eagles players. But when I really think about it, I think my choice would have to be Tellboy, Az, and Arnold Palmer. And maybe we could talk about his favorite drink and why he chose to drink that. Google it.
I would be completely selfless, and I would choose my mother, who is alive. Thank you, God. And my mother's mother, my grandmother, who has passed, and my mother's father, who's my grandfather. I would pick the 3 of them so that my mom could have dinner with them together one last time, because both my grandmother and my grandfather died when my mother was quite young. And my mother's strong, but I know it hurts her. So I would organize the 3 of them for my mom, not for me.
If you could have dinner with 3 people, dead or alive, who would they be and why? Ironically, I would want to have dinner with Abraham Lincoln. I know there's a running joke that I somewhat look like Abraham Lincoln, but I honestly feel like there is a deeper connection, and I want to see more into that. Number 2, I'm going to say Rob Dyrdek. I've been a fan of Rob Dyrdek since the Robin Big Show. He's not only just a great skateboarder, but he's just got this energy about him. Coming in number 3, I'm going to have to go with Jake Hill. You might know Jake from his work as Dixon Dallas in his hit called Good Looking. But honestly, some of his work as Jake Hill is really good. For me, some of his lyrics just really hit home. Some of my personal struggles recently in my professional life, few setbacks, his lyrics just really hit hard.
I've lost a few people in my life, and pretty much to me a no-brainer. The 3 people I would just like to have one more dinner with would be my dad, my aunt, and my grandpa. People who are really big influences in my life, who I'd think back on a lot of the lessons that they taught me. And, it'd be great just to have that chance for at least one more dinner with them.
Obvious answer, I want to have dinner with Taylor Swift. Like, I have so many questions. Like, I would love to have a dinner with her and get to, like, know her on a personal level, even though she's already personal. Like, she literally writes songs about her life. But it would be so fun to have dinner with her. I would love that. I also would have dinner with 2 other people. My dad's adopted parents passed away a while ago. I would love to have dinner with my Nana and my grandpa. That would be amazing. I miss them dearly, so it'd be really cool to have dinner with my papa, my Nana, who have passed away, and Taylor Swift. I think that would be my answer. I don't know what we would eat, but the conversations that we would have would probably be amazing. So yeah, that's who I would pick.
We asked the Content Krew, how did you meet or come into the community?
I met the Poo Crew community by coming into a Poo Regu stream and hanging out in there quite a bit, and then I ended up joining the Discord, and I met quite a few great Fortnite players, great friends. It is definitely a great community to be a part of, and I'm glad that I came across it in my gaming journey.
When I first met Pooh, I met Pooh through a mutual Discord community that a lot of us were actually a part of. A lot of us click because we're very loyal to each other. And we have a lot of truth in the things that we try to put out there. I genuinely love the community that we've built here. It's not like a lot of other Discord communities where it's high drama, but this one has a huge sense of family. And I've always looked up to the other members of the Content Krew since I began my streaming journey. And I've kind of looked at them like mentors, but I appreciate every single one of you.
I started gaming to get to speak to my brother and get my kids to speak to him, so we would play games and get on comms, and that was a good way for the kids to communicate with him. So we were playing games. A friend of mine called Apop Rev UK told me one day that he was streaming and I wanted to come on to support him, so I got into the streaming world that way, and then I started kind of going around and checking people out because we were in different time zones, so a lot of times when he did stream I was sleeping and tried to support, but otherwise I would be in other people's streams. And one day I found my way into Loki the God stream. He likes to claim me, kind of weird, but yeah, and then from there I kind of met Stinky Hippie, Melly Baby, Zaddy, and a little bit later on Poo Regu and a lot of the others. So yeah, luck, I guess.
How did I come into the community? I came into the community as a boss ass bitch. Once upon a time, long time ago, days before Jesus was born, when I met Pula Regula on twitch.tv. To make a long story short, I was introduced to the community through Pooh. I used to watch him when he had just started streaming. I used to watch his everyday streams that he would have. And then he followed me back one day. I think he recognized that I was coming in all the time and he followed me back. And then it just happened to be the same day that I was streaming. And he came into my stream and then joined my Fortnite game and yeeted me across the map. There was like this hammer thing and he was just enjoying coming from behind me and just whacking me and making me yeet. And so since then, we've had an absolutely strong bond.
I tried streaming a few times, didn't work out, blah, blah, blah. Stinky Hippie was streaming on Twitch. We were boys because we met in a Fortnite Dads group, ironically enough. And Stinky was kind of my motivation to give it another try. I was watching him. He was doing great. I was so proud of him. He ended up introducing me to some people on Discord. And shortly after that, I met Zaddy. And Zaddy was a huge supporter of mine. Out the gate, always has been. She was always in my chat before I got affiliated. She was raiding out to me. She was doing whatever she could to help me get affiliated. And for that, I will always love and appreciate her. And then shortly after that, I ended up meeting Melly and Pooh. I'm not sure which one I met first. Honestly, I don't. I don't know. But they were both just amazing and awesome people at the get-go. So welcoming. And from there, you know, I started meeting other people, and now, hey, here we are. One big happy community. Obviously, we all have our own little separate communities that we're trying to grow, but at the end of the day, none of that matters. Just this overall community is a beautiful thing, and I couldn't be more happy to be a part of it. I met so many amazing people along the way. This changed my life. Probably got to bleep that out. Sorry. But yeah, so Stinky, Zaddy, then Melly and Pooh. And from there it was up. You know what I'm saying? We do what we do. We have fun with it. We try and spread the love and positivity. We support as much as we can. And we just keep growing. Can't stop, won't stop. It's for you, Pooh.
Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Thanks for watching.